Good evening, everybody. At this time, I would like to thank all friends, family, and loved ones of Evan and Taylor. Today, we gather to celebrate this most important moment in the lives of two people committing themselves to one another. You are here because Evan and Taylor cherish your part in their lives and feel truly grateful for the love you surround them with today. The bride and groom wanted me to say thank you on their behalf, as I am the one with the microphone. Now, when someone describes Evan and Taylor's relationship, they talk about the similarities between the two of them. They both grew up avid readers and love a good story more than anything. They were both raised in Kentucky by families that supported their independence and loved them fiercely for the children they were and the adults they became. They're also both pretty tall. Evan and Taylor met because they both had a special connection to a certain Disney movie about a long-haired princess and a handsome rogue. It is in that spirit I would like to start with the ceremonial chopping off of Taylor's golden locks. Evan, do you have the scissors? We'll skip that part, it's fine. We'll skip that. Now, those are all similarities, but you will also hear about their differences. For differences are what makes us individuals. Taylor has a wild creative energy that commits her to so many artistic projects that over the years she has spent more time covered in paint and glitter than the average craft store at a Black Friday sale. Evan is creative in other ways. He builds his own electronics, tinkers with dentistry devices for fun, and has a history of computer programming. Now, if you're upset, Taylor will find a way to make you laugh, where Evan will offer a quiet and reassuring hug. Taylor wants to snuggle into bed the moment the sun goes down, and Evan will stay up late until he eventually tires long after midnight. But the beauty of their similarities and their differences is that they provide the key ingredient to any successful relationship: balance. Without balance, there is chaos. We all have moments where our lives fall out of balance, and we try desperately to regain it. Balance provides stability and strength, and to find someone who perfectly balances you is a blessing not everyone receives. Taylor and Evan have that balance. Any time spent around Taylor typically results in her describing Evan as the rock to her hurricane. He was by her side through many instances of heightened stress and emotion and serves as a calming, solid force when she feels like nothing else is quite strong enough to soothe and reassure her. To Evan, Taylor is energizing. She lifts him and carries his spirits, teases him, jokes with him, and most importantly, excites his spirit and his mind. Together, they serve one another, challenge one another, drive one another, support one another, and love one another deeply. The balance they find in each other allows for a truly spectacular relationship that will grow and mature in a way that is reflective of the art of marriage. Their marriage will be a self-portrait painted by the other's steady hand. And what a beautiful piece of art it will be. Taylor even got his nose right. And now an excerpt from The Art of Marriage. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best. We would now like to welcome Marianne, the mother of the bride, and Judith, the mother of the groom. Taylor and Evan's mothers carry flowers grown from their own gardens, and these plants represent the growth of the bride and groom and the love with which they were surrounded over the years. Now the two families will grow together through the unity of Evan and Taylor. Now, it is often said that it's bad luck on a wedding day if at least one thing does not go wrong. And just looking at everything here today and how perfect it all is, I can't help but wonder if that's the reason that Evan and Taylor asked me to do this tonight. But I think it's going pretty well so far. And now, Evan and Taylor, the reading of the vows. Evan, please repeat after me. Taylor, I take you as you are.
Taylor, I take you as you are.
Loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
Loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
I promise to listen to you and learn from you.
Promise to listen to you and learn from you.
To support you and accept your support.
To support you and accept your support.
To have faith when our journey is effortless and when it is challenging.
To have faith when our journey is effortless and when it is challenging.
I will celebrate your triumphs and mourn your losses as though they were my own.
I will celebrate your triumphs and mourn your losses as though they were my own.
Got it.
I will love you and have faith in your love for me.
I will love you and have faith in your love for me.
Through all our years and all that life may bring us.
Through all of our years and all that life may bring us.
Taylor, please repeat after me. Evan, I take you as you are.
Evan, I take you as you are.
Loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
Loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
I promise to listen to you and learn from you.
I promise to listen to you and learn from you.
To support you and accept your support.
To support you and accept your support.
To have faith when our journey is effortless and when it is challenging.
To have faith when our journey is effortless and when it is challenging.
I will celebrate your triumphs and mourn your losses as though they were my own.
I will celebrate your triumphs and mourn your losses as my own.
I will love you and have faith in your love for me.
I will love you and have faith in your love for me.
Through all our years and all that life may bring us.
Through all our years and all that life may bring us.
May I please have the rings? Thank you. And actually, you guys take those.
I think I put yours on.
Are we doing that part now?
Yeah. Evan, do you take Taylor to be your wife, to support, comfort, cherish, and love her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
You do.
Now you put his ring on.
Sorry, my hands are sweaty.
Taylor, do you take Evan to be your husband, to support, comfort, cherish, and love him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 2 says, "If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing." Evan and Taylor, you have promised each other your love, devotion, and commitment. It is with this in mind that I pronounce you husband and wife and present you publicly as Mr. and Mrs. Kemper. Evan, you may kiss the bride.
Hot. We're ready for that part?
All right.